is it just me or has Steven Universe been on hiatus for like ever now? Before I get into today's video, please stay tuned till the end where there will be a mini update regarding my upload schedule. Okay, I know it hasn't really been that long and I know the series has been on longer hiatuses than this. But still, after what just happened, leaving us on this cliffhanger, why, Rebecca? So I just kind of realized that I haven't been able to do a lot of Steven Universe content because of the hiatus. And sadly, when the San Diego Comic-Con was going on this year, I was really busy. So I couldn't really cover the information that we got there about Steven Universe because I just didn't have time. With the whole promo we got there being old news at this point, I thought what I would do is just do kind of like a predictions and speculation video. Basically, just what I think is going to happen when the show comes back. And of course, this is just based on what has happened in the show already and the promo we recently got at the San Diego Comic-Con. So, if you haven't seen that little promo, you go ahead, look it up, and watch it. Cause a lot of juicy stuff in there. So, let's kick this video off with Lapis. In the promo, we actually saw quite a bit of Lapis. First, we see Steven on a Skype call with her and Peridot, and he's basically catching them up on what's been happening. I'll tell you, one of the things that I'm really not liking on this show right now is the fact that Lapis and Peridot are so kept out of the loop living at the barn. It's not like I feel we don't see them enough, because I feel like we do. But the things that happen when they're not around just don't get relayed to them very well. I mean, they didn't even know Steven was kidnapped. The Jims bothered to go find Greg and tell him, but not Lapis or Peridot. Now, yeah, Steven's dad has a higher priority to know these things, obviously. But what Pearl was saying made it seem like they were trying to build a ship to go to Homeworld and save Steven. And I find it hard to believe that Peridot wasn't involved in that. Of course, it could turn out that she was involved with that and she stayed behind at the barn working on the ship while the others went back to the house and ended up seeing Steven there. But what I'm saying is it just would have been better if Lapis and Peridot were there with everyone else. Now, through the promo, we see Lapis really freaking out. I mean, it's obvious that she's legitimately scared about the diamonds. Once she finds out that Steven saw them and just everything that happened with the trial, she no longer feels Earth is safe. And this is definitely something that I long thought about when Lapis started living at the barn. The big question is obviously if she will stay and defend Earth or if she will save herself. Her thoughts on Earth are very odd. This is just kind of stemming from the fact that though she has had some character development, she's been kind of having to sit in the background for whatever reason. Of course, with this promo, I do believe that we're actually going to get a lot of Lapis development in these next few episodes we get. Keep in mind that this promo is for the next set of episodes, and it's going to be a lot like the Wanted special, except this special is going to be called Change Your Mind. Knowing that and seeing how Lapis is in this promo, I really feel like there's going to be a lot of Lapis going on. In fact, she may even finally get a song. Now, I know when it comes to Lapis, people either love her or hate her, but I'm not quite sure where I stand planned yet. I really like a lot of things about her, like her design, her initial personality, and she has a lot of potential. But again, the fact that she's been in the background for some time makes me feel like the Crooniverse has other plans with Lapis. And I definitely feel like Lapis was only staying on Earth because she couldn't go back to Homeworld, and because at least Steven and Peridot were nice to her. So it's not like she'd be in bad living conditions and she'd be safe. But that's no longer the case. Personally, I think she'll leave and then later on in the episode, or maybe in a different episode completely, she'll return. But yeah, initially I do think she is going to leave. At that moment when Peridot asks her if Earth is worth fighting for, I think she's going to say no. In this promo, we also see Smoky Quartz will be returning, and a lion goes missing. Now, in the Lars and the Stars promo, we do see Lion. People assume that this is before Lion runs off, but I think it's after. The way Steven talks, it seems like he hasn't seen Lars in quite some time. And the only reason that would be is if Lion wasn't around. So I think that they plan to go visit Lars and find out Lion is missing, and then have to look for Lion for a while. And then finally, when he returns, they're able to go see Lars. I believe this just because looking at Lars and the off colors, way too much time has passed for them to be the way they are. They couldn't have done all that in a day. Also, I'd just like to say, before I end this video, I do think Peridot is finally going to get her star. First off, her voice actress already knows where the star is, which makes sense because the Crooniverse works about a year ahead of schedule. So the episodes that are new and just airing, they worked on about a year ago, roughly. With that in mind, Peridot's star has to be coming soon. And from what Shelby was saying in regards to the star, I do think that it's going to be Peridot's hair. Just because I don't think Shelby would be very excited about it if it wasn't in a place that the other crystal gems didn't have a star. What I think happens is while they are in the kindergarten, whatever seems to be coming out of the ground, probably a corrupted gem, because we haven't seen those for a while, probably attacks them, which is why Steven and Amethyst fuse. But Smoky Quartz is unable to save Peridot from being poofed. On the same note, I think Lapis will get a star as well. As I said, I think she will leave, but will eventually come back. And I think she'll come back right at a moment when she could kind of sacrifice herself for either Steven or one of the other gems, someone. Maybe even Connie. It would be kind of cool if it was a human she saved. Now, from what, I'm not sure. Maybe the same corrupted gem, gems sent by the diamonds, maybe Emerald. But long story short, to save someone else, Lapis ends up getting poofed. And when she reforms, she has a star. So there you guys have it. Those are kind of the things I think that are likely to happen when Steven Universe finally comes back. But what do you guys think is gonna happen? Let me know down in the comments. Alright, now for that schedule update I was talking about earlier. First off, if you made it this far, thank you for watching the whole video. I know it kind of turned into a longer video than I planned it to be. So, for those of you who don't know, I am back in college now, which means I don't have as much time to make videos as I did. So, I had to change up my upload schedule. Instead of 2 videos a week, I'm only going to be able to do 1 video a week. Of course, this doesn't mean that there won't ever be 2 videos a week. You know, if a trailer drops for like Kingdom Hearts 3 or something interesting like that, then I will of course get it out as soon as possible, resulting in more than one video a week. Also, with holidays and stuff, possibly getting off a day or two here or there in college, that may also result in an extra video, but that will only be on occasion. And I'm not really going to have a set day for when I do upload, because I actually found that to be a bit stressful. If I didn't have a video ready in time and couldn't upload it, it really stressed me out. Versus if I didn't have set days, I could just upload the video the next morning and not worry about it. Plus, it makes it easier for when things do happen, like a trailer drop or something, because I can cover it right there. There are also some other changes coming to the channel soon, so stay tuned and look forward to it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.